people out here wearing A6 with Nike Tech. I don't want your opinion.
I think we need to bring back Gatekeeping.
Like, I don't put on a Nike Tech and feel like I'm putting that shit on.
You feel like
I
you
put
got
on this shit and I feel like I'm that motherfucking guy.
This is a sneaker I could see going crazy. It could be potentially, I know it's still early, sneaker of the year.
As individuals, if we're not individuals anymore, we're not special anymore, then what are we?
Hot take.
Is All-Star Weekend releases still relevant in the culture? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the second episode of Footwear Forecast. I'm one of your hosts, CClaxton, and with me I have...
This is Naeem.
Alright, we have a great episode for y'all.
Facts.
First topic, getting right into it.
Yeah,
Central C says the UK influenced Nike Tech wave in America. I think he's crazy.
He's nuts.
So, first, just getting into the history of Nike Tech. It started in 2007 with Nike Tech Pack. Right? Didn't really do too well. They stopped making it. And then in 2013, they brought it back with Nike Tech. At that time, I was in high school. Everyone had Nike Tech on. Yeah. Whether it was the sweater, whether it was the pants, whether it was the pants and the sweater together, everyone was wearing Nike Tech. So how could he have started a trend when he didn't really get popping until like 2020? Nobody knew who he was. And I'm not sure whether or not he was even wearing Nike Tech back then. But it's like, you couldn't have started something that we were already doing.
Yeah, I think what he meant to say, I think what people need to start saying is I started the Nike Tech for this generation. Because like me and Chris, we're I mean, Chris is younger than me. We're not spring chickens, but we spin around the block a few times, and I got my first Nike Tech in like 2015, and it was going crazy in the hood. Like in all 5 boroughs, you would see people with Techs all the time, matching it with their favorite Jordans or Nikes. So I didn't understand that, and I was just like, I mean, I never saw a Tech on Central C. It was like, oh, I need a Tech. Like, I see the Techs all the time in the hood. Like, so I ain't get that, man. I think people get in front of these mics and talk crazy. He just wanted to big himself up. I know he got the little collab with Nike right now, right?
I haven't even really seen his collab. Speaking of Techs, I got one right here, and I've had this shit for years.
Yeah, facts.
And like, I don't wear it. Yeah, like Techs were popping in 2015. They're not popping in 2025.
I think, like, yeah.
All I'm saying is people who put on a Tech and still feel like they got that fit on can't dress. Like in 2015, you had that shit on. In 2025, you're not getting no props for wearing a Tech. Like, I put my Tech on underneath a jacket if it's cold outside. This is not my fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get into the spot, take off my jacket, take off the Tech, hang the Tech up and put the jacket back on. Like, you know what? Like, this is not the wave, bro.
I'll fuck with the Techs. I'm not gonna say that.
Like, they cool, but it's like, I don't pull up to the spot, see your Tech, like, oh, bro, you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, not with the Tech. Like, for him to even start the wave, it's like, who's wearing this for real though?
Nobody's wearing Techs for real. Like, outside of, I mean, a lot of the high schoolers I know are wearing it. Like, cause I work in education, so I see them wearing it. But they be wearing Techs with like Asics and New Balances and stuff like that.
Looking bad,
looking crazy. You know, you can't mix like that. That's a no go. So I didn't understand it. I just think he wanted to pop his shit. And he wanted to, you know, since he had a collab with Nike, so he wants to talk his shit like he started this shit. He ain't start that shit. If you been around for a minute, man, you know Techs been in the hood. They still in the hood. They too damn expensive for real.
They're like $150 now.
But it be that basic. They $150 now.
They're like $150 now. When they started, they was $100. They're $150.
Nasty.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
And that's like for Nike Tech. Like, Tech Pack is a whole different thing. They brought that back too, and that shit is crazy expensive.
Like what? Like
you wearing some right now?
Oh yeah,
it's just like $200.
These pants were gifted to me.
Yeah, they can't really see them. Maybe we'll put the shot in the main, but it's like those are like $200.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I think Yachty got in trouble for talking flagrant earlier. Last year, talking about Atlanta is the new mecca of fashion. I think these artists are very delusional. When everybody knows that New York keep running this shit.
To be honest,
like, we keep running this shit. Nike, I feel like Nike Tech's got hot because New Yorkers are wearing that shit for real.
I can't confirm nor deny that, but all I know is what we do in New York travels across the world.
Exactly.
The people who really influence just fashion and culture is New York and the DMV area.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, if New York is not the first, the DMV is the first.
Exactly.
I don't know about anywhere else who is trend setting other than the DMV and New York City. Y'all can quote me on that.
I'll quote you on that. And also, I feel like Nike Techs are popular in every hood in America.
They're a hood classic, hood favorite.
Yeah, I see people in East Atlanta wearing that shit, Compton wearing that shit. Like, it's photos of Nipsey wearing that before the Puma deal and all that stuff. Tech's been around. Don't get it fucked up. Central C's, he's just popping shit. I think he meant to say for his generation. I'm a give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's talking
What's
crazy.
his generation?
I don't know
how old is Central C? Because we probably the same age, and he didn't start that shit for me.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm talking about the kids after him.
He's 26. Yeah, we the same age.
Y'all the same age, so I
you did not start that shit for us.
Listen, Central C is bugging out here.
In 2015, who was Central C?
I don't know.
Just a regular men them. Like, even nobody was like, oh yeah, Central C. Like, he wasn't Central C. He was probably whatever his real name is. Like,
what's his real name?
I don't know.
Google it for the people though.
Them call him Cinch. Let's see.
His name probably like Clarence or some shit like that. Some white ass shit. Oakley?
I think Oakley Neil Caesar Sue. Yeah, I think that's his name. Let's see.
Oakley Neil Caesar Sue.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
According to Wikipedia, so it could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Come on, man. I'm not taking no fashion advice from a nigga named Oakley, my nigga.
I mean, we got the Oakley glasses. I fuck with them shits. I got a fire pair.
Chris,
I got a fire pair.
Can we move on? I know it's other news.
Yeah. Let's see what we got next up. Ooh, next up. Let me get the shoes out.
Alright, let's talk about it.
All right. So in my hand, I have the Galaxy Rookie Foams, and I have these out because the Galaxy Foams is coming out in 2025. Yeah. Let's see what I got. So apparently we have a confirmed release date for February 21st, 2025, and the shoes will retail for $230 and will launch on sneakers, boutiques, and Foot Locker as well.
So there are going to be a lot of pairs available.
They're supposed to be limited. I don't know if they'll be as limited as they were back in 2012, but they're supposed to be very limited. And I literally only got the rookies because I couldn't get the foams. It's the same thing, different shape, same materials and shit, as you know. But that's why I got these. I couldn't get the foam.
I like these though. I like these.
These is fire.
The Galaxy theme is really nostalgic for us. Like,
yeah,
I remember when the Galaxies first came out in
2012. So went crazy.
Them shits went crazy in the hood. Everybody wanted a pair.
Speaking about the Galaxies, they followed it up the next year with the Alien Pack. I got the LeBron Alien Pack from the. So the Galaxy foams inspired these shits.
Word.
Pretty much.
Fire.
There was a whole pack following.
And Chris wear his sneakers, man. You could
I had those since 2018. Yeah, those are the re-release.
I remember when me and Chris used to work together. I'm not gonna tell you because I still work at this company. But I remember Chris coming in when these was super fresh. He just got them. So like this is tough, man.
So yeah, I want the Galaxy foams, but like I said in the last episode, we got the Jordan 1 breads, we got the Jordan 1 black toes, the metallic 5s, and we got Galaxy foams all releasing in the same month. Once again,
it's very spooky hours. I mean, they flooded it. I think we gotta be selective. If you're a common everyday worker, and you want sneakers, you gotta pick which one you like the most.
That shouldn't be the case.
I mean,
I should be able to get every single pair I want.
That's how you.
For y'all to release 5 sneakers that everybody wants in the exact same month, in the exact same week, one day after another, is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, there's something for everybody this month.
I can't get any. I can probably get 1 pair, 2 pairs. It's like how am I gonna get? Like I said, I don't got $2,000. How am I gonna get 5 pairs? Like, why would they? And then what's gonna drop in March? Like nothing? You gonna drop nothing in March? Because everything we wanted, everything that was like foreshadows, all is dropping in February.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I mean,
there's nothing left.
March, you got the Nigel Sylvester joints jump in the fours.
I want those, but it's like those aren't like OGs. They're not like historical shoes. That's a new release.
Yeah, that's a collab.
That's a new thing.
Listen, I would love to go for the Galaxies. I actually, fun fact, I never owned a pair of Foamposite.
Never.
Ever.
What got me into sneakers were the pink foams that also dropped in 2012. I begged my dad to buy me those for Christmas, and he got me those.
Listen,
so
nostalgic fact, like shout out to Chris' dad for buying him those cakes. I mean, I wanted the pink foams too.
I only have one pair of the two.
What happened to the other shoe?
I don't know. I couldn't fit them anymore. Yeah, so I just kept them, and I lost one of them, and I have the other. Yeah, but I couldn't wear them anyway.
You gotta get that, you gotta hang that up somewhere, bro.
It's on my TV stand.
For real?
Yeah.
TV stand. Tough. So, I mean, I like the Galaxy foams. I think it's cool that they re-releasing. This is the second retro?
No, I think it's the first retro.
The first retro. I could have swore they retro.
Nah, they never. I don't think they have.
Must be thinking about something.
That retro, the rookies.
The rookies, yes.
Never.
Correct. But the Galaxy foams is tough. I mean, I don't know if I'm a cop. I might go for them on sneakers. If I don't get them, I don't get them. I don't have any. I don't really have anything to really go with foams, right? Like dress wise.
Does anybody?
Yeah,
nobody ever does.
It's hard to get a pair of Foamposites off. They fire shoes. Don't get me wrong, but like casually, like if I'm like on a date or something, because when I buy sneakers, like I buy sneakers to look good, and I buy sneakers, make sure the girlies like my feet, good feet. So I don't know how to really dress that up or dress it down. Or I like them. Are you going to try to get them?
I don't know.
I think you should.
So I'm going to All-Star Weekend.
Oh, right.
And I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
1 week after the other. So just because I'm going to those two, I don't know if I'm going to have money to just buy shoes for $200, $250, $220, $210. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, bro. It's looking slow.
It's looking slow. I'm about to get nothing.
Chris.
I'm about to get nothing.
You have
that's going to be what it is.
More pairs than the average man, so. Again, privilege. Christopher Claxton is very privileged, so you can skip that.
If I was privileged, I would get all these shoes sent to me. I need them breads. Not breads? For $250, but for free.
I feel like once the podcast go crazy, we're gonna be getting sneakers out the wazoo. So keep liking, subscribing, and viewing the podcast. We trying to do big things over here, man. Come on.
That's a fact. So we're gonna move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And I also have a shoe that goes with it as well.
The linen joints.
So as you can see, these are the linen Air Force Ones.
Classic shoe.
Yeah, so these are actually part of Nike's Cult Classic program, and they bought these back in 2024. And I think before that, the last retro was probably in 2016 when Kith brought them back. They're like a Kith exclusive from Miami.
Yeah.
Right? Brought these back last year. Part of the Cult Classics, retailed for $130. And now they're bringing them back again in 2025 as a canvas version. So instead of leather tan, it's canvas tan. And it's like, why? We just got these in 2024, like 3-4 months ago. Why would you bring them back the next year with different materials? Nobody asked for that.
I don't know, cause like, what's the resale on these?
There's no resale on these.
So I could get this now for $150 on StockX. Or
probably you're probably with taxes and fees and all that not paying nowhere over $200. And the retail for these was either $130 or $135. So and then plus you put in the tax, you paying $150.
Honestly, bro, I think for people who missed out last year and in the canvas,
but it's like, how could you miss out on these?
Yeah.
If you wanted them, you were able to get them. And if you really wanted them, you could have just paid resale and paid the $200. Like,
yeah, you're right. But I mean,
would you bring them back?
I want to see how they look, like how they feel, how they look in hand. Cause this is a classic Air Force One. If you know, I probably might pick up a pair since I missed out on these. I mean,
you know how bad Air Force One's creases in leather?
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
imagine it in canvas. It's crazy.
I mean, canvas
is crazy.
This is a baby shower shoe to me. This is an Easter shoe. Like, I'm probably gonna wear this. Like, this shoe in particular, I'm probably gonna only wear this shoe once a year.
I still haven't wore it yet. I still haven't wore it yet.
Clean. Like, this is a shoe. I mean, maybe wear this. Wear this for Valentine's Day. The pink and with a pink.
I mean, I'll be at All Star Weekend on Valentine's Day.
I mean, here you go.
I don't know if I want to pull these out for All Star Weekend.
You might pull out something crazier.
I got some outfits in mind.
Yeah,
I got some
outfits outside.
Yeah,
you gonna be outside, but nah. I don't see the point. I think Nike is just doing whatever they want this year. I think I don't really see the plan or the structure on how they releasing shoes. I think they just doing shit because they can, and I know they took a lot of criticism last year, so even I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them re-retroing this again.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but I mean, I'm interested to see the kicks. It's a sneaker I like, so
I already saw them online. I haven't seen them in person.
Yeah, I gotta see.
But it's the exact same pair, except instead of leather, it's canvas. We don't need those. Nobody asked for those. These just came out.
You heard from the man himself. He's like, "There's no point." I mean, I think they just again, like I said, Nike's just doing shit 2025, man. I feel like a lot of people are still gonna go for them, like OGs, like people who are into Air Force Ones and like, because people try to only Air Force One that's really popping is the white on whites. Everybody try to act like these are not like clean or the Yachty. They shitted on the Yachty ones too. So like, I like Air Force One making a comeback. Like, this was a classic shoe back in 06, 07, 08. Everybody had one. So like, I'm glad they showing some love to the Air Force One.
So Jordan Brand is already talking about what's releasing in 2026 when it's only January 31st, February 1st, February 2nd. Why are they talking about 2026 releases a year in advance? I don't care what's dropping in 2026 in February.
I think they trying to build hype for the shoe, build hype for the brand. I know the pairs that they did announce were the Wolf Grey 5s.
Don't care.
The infrared 6s.
All right.
and the He Got Game 13s.
Did they just drop those? When like 2023, bro?
I feel like we did get a pair of He Got Games recently. Don't quote me on this. I feel like it was a few years ago. I do feel like we got that recently. I'm interested about the Wolf Grey 5s. Especially if they have the 23 on the side.
I don't care about that.
I'm definitely interested in seeing how those turn out. And the infrared 6s, I have a pair from 2019. I think I'm a cop again because I beat my shoes to death. Chris knows. Like, I'm not as lucky as Chris to have all these sneakers. So like when I like a shoe, I wear it a lot. So I think I'm gonna recop those. I'm interested in them. I just don't know how I feel about them announcing it so early into the. We in 2025. I think that they could have waited until like maybe springtime is where we really find out where most of the Jordans for next year are coming out. Because then that's when they're gearing up for the holiday season and they want people to build hype for the company. So I understand that. But like, we just got to February. This is already a crazy month. And most sneakerheads are like, damn, like right now, can I at least get the sneakers that's coming out now? Why I gotta worry about sneakers next year and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is or the strategy. I know for the 6s, it's 35 years next year. Yeah, 35 years for the Jordan 6. So I get why those are coming out. The He Got Games, I feel like we get that. That's another sneaker like we get a variation of every few years. The 13s, the Who Got Game 13s.
Well, 13s sit. Nobody buys 13s. They can stop releasing the 13s, especially in the same black, red, and white colors. I don't want them. I don't care about them. Most people don't, which is very apparent by the sales. Nobody's buying them.
So what sneakers do you want to see? What sneaker can replace that?
Anything. Nobody's like, yo, Jordan Brand, please release some 13s. Like, no, we don't need the 13s. What I'm really trying to get into is that they talk about these shoes so far in advance. By the time they come out, nobody wants them.
Yeah.
You showing me the Wolf Greys already a year before they come out? By the time they come out, it's lackluster.
Yeah.
You should show me the shoe like a month before it comes out, and then you release it. not show me it 12, 13, 14 months in advance, and then it's like, okay, 14 months later, here you go, here's the shoe. I don't want that no more. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it when I saw it 14 months ago.
Right.
I don't want it now. I've just seen 85 other shoes that I wanted more than these. That's not an all gray, wolf gray. Like, I'm good. The infrared 6s maybe because they haven't really been able to get those right. But also,
that's a fact.
At this point, I don't want the infrared 6s. They're
Don't
just
you have
black
a pair?
suede with no.
You
I have the
pair?
Carmines. I don't
Oh.
I still haven't wore those, and those came out like 6 years ago.
I mean, I feel like you should get them because that's
It's
a
an all black
style
shoe with
sneaker
red.
head.
You know how many
True.
all black red and black and red Jordans I got? Like,
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
sneaker
need
head
the
shoe.
6s.
Like
And
that.
the 6s already kind of look weird on feet because they're so wide at the top and then so slim down. I don't need those.
I mean, I'm
Nobody needs those.
maybe I'm biased to the OG sneakers. I like those. I don't really care about the Who Got Games. Like, I'm gonna be great movie. Don't kill me, but like the actual shoe. Honestly, I think some of the non-OG 13 colorways look better than the OG colorways.
I don't care about 13s at all.
Yeah, what I like to see for Jordan Brand. I know this probably be a topic in later episode is them retroing more of the 16s, 17s, 18s. Those I want to see those more, especially the 17s, and not so limited. Like, I actually want to have a chance to get a pair of 17s because them Lightland joints.
I didn't even go for the 17s.
I wanted them so bad. They came in a briefcase. That was last year, right?
Yeah.
And they got some purple joints coming out soon.
Supposedly, we don't know.
Yeah, so
They're
I'm
supposed to be maybe friends and family only. We don't know.
I do get where Chris is coming from. I want to see. First off, don't get me hyped for sneakers so far in advance. Number one, number two, I do want to see other silhouettes from Jordan. I feel like we've been getting the same old. And that's why they being stingy with us right now with the limited releases to the sneakers. So
yeah, but that makes me also not even want to get the shoes. Like, I'm not about to spend 3 hours trying to get a pair of breads. Like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I got shit to do. I don't got time to try to hassle over a fucking pair of shoes because you wanted the manufacturer scarcity.
Yeah.
You could have made more shoes, and they're like, oh, we're gonna make them very limited solely because of the manufacturing. The sole is like handcrafted stars and all of that shit, and they like the designers got their own personal Jordan 1 from 1985, and they deconstructed it to figure out how it was built to be. Like, dude, you trying to tell me a story of why it was only 10K pairs? You could have made 20K. You could have made 30. You could have. You chose not to.
You know,
whatever reason you got, you can keep the reason. You took a basic shoe that everybody already has multiple pairs, a basic shoe that everybody already wants, and said, you know what? Well, only 10,000 y'all could be able to get them. You know how many thousands to hundreds of thousands of people want these shoes, and you're like, nah, none of y'all can get it because we said so. Like, that's cool. Well, I don't want them now. I'll take them for free. Right. If I can get online and just be able to, if I can get on and just buy them easy, I'll buy them. But I'm not trying to have to run and hunt, and I'm not for the breads. Yeah, for other shoes, maybe that's how the game used to be, but not for Jordan 1 breads.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
We're not doing I got the fly knit breads. I got the patent knit breads. I got the Mr. Holmes that's half bread, half Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not doing all that for these because y'all said so. I'm okay.
Yeah. Nah. It's Jordan Brand on they bullshit this year. I expected this. I mean, it was a good run while it lasted, getting nice sneakers for the low and getting high quantities. But a hot take. Going back to last week's episode, I feel like the outlets are going to be trash this year. Because, like, people were getting good sneakers at the outlets, like, for good prices. So, like, people who, like, for back to school and they want to get their kids good kicks and stuff like that.
Them GRs.
Like, none of them
Zoom Pegasus.
Right.
You get those New Balance 6600s. Like, you ain't getting no heat, no drip no more.
Like, because I work in education. I know a lot of the families, for back to school shopping, go to the outlets and stuff like that. Because it's a little affordable for them.
Yeah. I got some Jordan 1s from the outlets. The all artisanal reds for $40.
Listen, fire
for $40.
That's what I'm saying. That's heat. Like, for $40, like, good quality sneakers, and you know your kid is not getting bullied for having on some like fucking rejects on. Like, But like, so I hot take that the outlets are gonna be trash this year. I want us me and Chris to explore one of the outlets in that's close to the city. So maybe that could be a video or something.
We have a brand new pair of Pharrell sneakers. Pharrell has been he's been with Adidas for a very long time, and we haven't really seen any release from him in a minute.
Right.
But now we have a little leak. It's not really a leak because he put them on.
Yeah.
But we have two colorways of what they're calling the Adidas Pharrell Jellyfish. It's his latest in the lineup but his lot of shoes coming. He has a pair of Adidas coming out, Superstars that are like really super chunky coming out, I think, next month. But yeah, another partnership with Skateboard P and Adidas. We don't know too much about these. We don't know when they're coming out, but the first color is white, off-white, black, orange, and the other colorway is black and white. And in the back, it features, let's see, a special Jellyfish call-out, which is a nod to his home state of Virginia. The shoes look great. I definitely want these. I need to have these in my collection. I think it'll probably retail for like $180. I don't think it'll be $200 because people aren't going to pay that, not for a pair of Adidas.
Yeah, I paid $180 for those. I think it's a good sneaker. I think for what I've seen, it looks like a classic chunky runner to me. That's my take on it.
Them shits is fire.
Them shits is heat. I think Adidas needs this. They making a comeback. They had the sneaker of the year, in my opinion, with the AE1.
I got a pair of AE1s.
Yeah, and I think they bringing out, they continuing the momentum with these Jellyfish joints. I think they're gonna be big for Adidas, big for Pharrell. This is a sneaker I could see going crazy. It could be potentially. I know it's still early, sneaker of the year, potentially, or in the stratosphere of that.
I could see it as like maybe like top 20 or something.
Yeah,
I really like
it.
And that's just the first two colors.
Yeah.
Imagine all the other colors they got.
Yeah, I know he's finna go stupid with the colorways. It's Pharrell. Pharrell is one of my fashion icons. I love Pharrell.
Dang, I have a few of his pairs, but they're behind this stack, so I can't show it to you.
Yeah, maybe we could do. Maybe you should do like a Pharrell collection one day.
I only have 3 pairs. I have 2 pairs of his Superstars on his first drop, the multicolor pack, and I have 1 pair of his Nerd NMDs.
I remember those.
3.
Yeah, they went. I ain't gonna lie. The
NMD Pharrell.
The NMD Pharrell's been crazy, and all my friends had them joints. Chris, who's right here, had them. Shout out Jesus. He has a pair of them.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a pair of NMDs, and I think shout out Daz. He has a pair. We all used to work together at the same school, so it was like I was the only one that didn't have those.
I mean, the NMDs I wore them like twice.
Yeah,
never wore them again.
I mean, I didn't like the NMDs at all, honestly. They look like a sock. But the Pharrell joints, I would have bought because it was Pharrell. Feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, the Jellyfish is going to go stupid. I already got like fits in my head. I'll probably buy some Adidas track jackets and suits for that. You know, Chris got that shit on right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, like, hopefully, it brings Adidas back. You feel me? Chris knows me as a Adidas hater because I wasn't too fond of them back in the day. But, I'll fuck with Adidas. Shout out to Adidas.
So, speaking of Adidas tracksuit, this wasn't on the to-do list, but Adidas suits versus Nike suits, I'm going Adidas suits all the way. Adidas just does it better. Adidas does it better.
This is a hot take. I get that. But they don't have the same silhouettes sneakers that Nike does. So I'm gonna go Nike. I'm gonna go Nike
suits.
I'm gonna go Nike.
Talk about
I'm gonna go Nike suits just based off the sneakers I could wear with them.
All I'm saying.
What do you? So all right, we going improv right now. What sneakers you wearing with this tracksuit you have right now in your collection?
Any pair of Adidas Superstars. Any pair. On my Run DMC shit, bro. Any pair.
Any pair of Adidas.
Any pair of Adidas.
That's
Superstars.
one silhouette.
Yeah. AE1s.
Okay.
That's 2 silhouettes. Any of the Yeezys right here. We got the 700s. We got the 380s. We got the Power Face. We got the 500s. 350 V1s. Any of those.
Alright, I'm going with Nike still. But
all I'm saying is, I got a lot of Nike sweaters and pants, but they don't make good suits that go together. Like, I don't put on a Nike Tech and feel like I'm putting that shit on.
You feel like
I put on this shit and I feel like I'm that motherfucking guy. You feel me?
But is this a collab though?
No, this is regular. This is regular inline Adidas, bro.
No, this
Regular.
This is clean.
Come on now. Nike's not doing this. Nike's not doing this.
Yo, maybe we should do a poll maybe on Instagram and
everyone's gonna vote Nike. They're biased.
You think so?
Nike would definitely win if you actually General Public. That don't mean it's better.
I mean, yeah.
That don't mean it's better. People out here wearing A6 with Nike Tech. I don't want your opinion.
Y'all gotta hold on. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. You young YNs, stop wearing A6 with the shiesty and the fucking tech. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
Yeah, but Adidas got the best suits.
Where you cop this at from?
I don't know if I should gatekeep where I got it from. Well, let everybody know, but I need to keep it for myself.
Tell me off camera.
I don't know. I'm gatekeep.
Hot take.
I hate gatekeepers, but I don't want everybody to just start buying the shit that I'm buying and shopping where I'm shopping.
I think we need to bring back gatekeeping.
Oh, for sure. It depends. But yeah, I mean,
I think we need to bring it back.
In certain industries, yeah. Social media kind of ruins everything because things are only special because everyone can't do it.
Right.
Which is why gatekeeping in some instances is so important because it's like, oh, this shit is cool because only you can do it. If everyone can do it, then it's not cool anymore.
Exactly.
Like if everybody was 6 feet, then nobody's tall. You know what I'm saying? True. If everyone is 3 feet, then nobody's short.
Yeah.
If everyone can make a video, then you don't have a skill because everyone can do it.
Everybody can do it. Yeah.
So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna be on Instagram and show you where I got everything from because everybody can have the same clothes that I have and dress the same place that I dress, get the same cut that I get cut. Like I'm now no longer an individual. I'm just one of a million.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Just talking that shit right now.
That's all I like. Yeah, I can't show you where I got these linens from because everyone gonna have the linens on then.
I mean, you could.
Like, I can't tell you where I got the suit from. Everybody's going to go on and buy the suit. I'm going to pull up to the spot, and there's going to be 5 people wearing the exact same suit as me. I'm okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that color, though. I'll probably do it.
I'm okay. If I don't want to walk in and I'm the blue one and you the red one, I'm not the Ninja Turtles. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a Power Rangers on the set.
If you want to find it on your own and buy it, that's cool. But for me to go around and tell everybody how to edit a video, how to take a photo, how to buy these clothes, is like that I'm no longer special. And if, as individuals, if we're not individuals anymore, we're not special anymore, then what are we? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What makes me cool is what I can do versus what you can do.
That's a fact.
What makes you cool is what you can do versus what I can do. If we both can do the same thing, then we're both worthless.
We're getting deep on this podcast, y'all.
That's all I'm saying, man. Like, we shouldn't gatekeep, like, how to read a book and shit, but it's like,
yeah, of course,
you gotta gatekeep other things. Like everyone can't dress like you and talk like you and walk like you and buy the things you buy, eat the things you eat. That's not shit. Go get your own stuff. This is mine.
That's a fact. Yo, you speaking, you talking to me because like I feel like a lot of the culture now, needs to be gate kept. I'm talking about like for how we for the things that we put on, wear and stuff like that. It's too accessible now, and that's probably, like I spoke about it last episode, like the gentrification of streetwear. We'll talk about it more. I don't want to
everyone can get it.
Everybody can get it now, so I just kind of we put in the medicine and the candy right now for y'all. That just so y'all can know what we talking about at home. So, but speaking of Pharrell, let's keep it on Pharrell. Did you see the LV joints that he got coming out?
I've seen them.
How you feel about those?
They're like a chunky Nike Cortez.
Yeah,
I don't know why they would do that. Pharrell is a creative dude. He can pretty much create and make whatever he wants. I don't know why he would kind of take Cortez and kind of just make it chunky and put an LV on it. He didn't need to do that because this man can create whatever he wants to create. He's one of our few creative geniuses.
Yeah,
I don't know why he did that. I don't know what's the point in that. I don't know why he would also make 85 colors of that. Yeah. I don't know who's gonna buy it. People are gonna buy it, but I don't need those.
I definitely get the Cortez comparisons, and I wonder if Nike's gonna take, because they've been on a warpath lately with certain brands. So I wonder if they're gonna take that same stance with LV. But you know what it kind of reminds me of? His remember the old school ice creams?
Yeah.
And he had them in every color. The when he did the Was it Reebok?
He did have Reebok.
Yeah, it was Reebok. And he did all. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I like actually hot take. I know we don't wear designer and stuff like that. I actually like the shoe.
I mean, it's an upscaled Cortez.
Yeah,
Could you not like the shoe?
I do like the shoe. And I'm interested in seeing them in person. I want to see a pair in person. Did they drop it?
Nah.
Yeah.
But like Virgil said, you should take something and change it 3%, and then it's something new. A lot of designers don't agree with that. But if you do agree with that, then maybe that's kind of what Pharrell did, because he took it, he made it all leather, he made it chunky, he removed the swoosh, he put the LV logo on it. I don't know if that's 3% of change, but if you're following the Virgil motto, it's like he changed a little bit of things.
I mean, I think that is some truth to that. Even what we doing is how many people got podcasts, how many people got things.
I mean, that's different though. It's like a show.
Yeah,
you got a million different Law and Orders. Like that's not. Yeah. That don't mean they're a copy of something else. It's just a series. There's a lot of podcasts, a lot of shows. But I feel like for something like that, you can't really compare because it's not a design.
It's the same formula though. Everything is formulas.
So are you saying all cartoons are the same? Like all movies are the same? It's like nah, they're different.
I mean, like, what's the difference between Law and Order and NYPD Blue?
I don't know. I don't watch either of them. I couldn't tell.
It's not a difference. Different actors. Maybe somebody else wrote the script. Like it's like Virgil said, you change it 3%. That's what creativity is.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I think it's some truth to it, man.
Nah.
I mean, and sometimes, you know, in creative spaces, we all get inspired by people. You know, inspiration is everywhere.
I mean, we're too far in the game. I mean, no idea is original anymore because it's impossible to have an original idea because we've been alive for too long.
Yeah, I really like what Pharrell is doing in the sneaker game this year. Hopefully, I think he's gonna have a big year. I think it's more to come. Also looking forward to I know he has clothes with LV too, right?
Yeah, there's a clothes bag. He's like their designer for like the menswear. He's everything. Yeah,
I'm looking to see what he got. We got cooking in the shelves. You know, I've been a Pharrell fan since I was 8 in front and came on. So I'm looking to see what he's doing for real. I like what he's doing with LV. I like what he's doing with LV. And I like those Jellyfishes, man. I kind of wish he was with Nike though. I'm a little Nike biased, but
was he ever with Nike?
I don't think he ever was. I want to see what he could do with like a Jordan 3 or something like that,
I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
Pharrell's too creative to be with Nike and Jordan Brand.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let him do the things he want to do.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on Nike's nuts pulse.
Is All-Star Weekend releases still relevant in the culture? I'm gonna start off and just say no.
Why you feel like that?
The All-Star Weekend releases you used to fiend for. You wanted those Galaxies.
Yep.
You wanted those rookie foams. You wanted those KD 4 Galaxies. You wanted those LeBron X Galaxies I told you earlier. You don't nowadays. It's it's a Jordan 1 bread. I don't care.
Yeah.
Metallic 5s. I don't care. The breads. I don't care. It's they're releasing shoes on All-Star Weekend that you don't even want. That's one. And two, the basketball shoes we have that are releasing for All-Star Weekend, we don't even like the basketball models anymore. The LeBron 21s is whack. The shape is not. I don't like those.
Yeah.
Whatever KDs we got, I don't care about those. The Greek freaks, I don't care about those. I don't know. I don't even know what Nike is releasing for All-Star Weekend. I have no idea.
I think a lot of the basketball shoes now are too focused on performance. But back then, Jordan's was a performance shoe. The streets just made it casual. But the shoes now, the basketball shoes now aren't. You can't wear them casually.
No, you cannot.
That's why the AE1 did so well, and the Harden one, the new Harden shoe,
the Harden 9s. I'm not wearing those casually.
Nah, them joints is fire. I'll get a fit off with the Harden 9.
I don't even want to try.
I'll get a fit off with the Harden 9. I think Adidas has found a way to make performance shoes casual recently, basketball shoes. But the new KDs and the new LeBrons, niggas is not wearing those outside do day to day. So I think that plays a part of why All Star has been so flat, because now they're relying on OGs to carry that weekend instead of, remember, we used to get original shoes around that time. Yeah. So it's like I agree with you. It's like it don't hit the same because it's nothing eye shocking or new or something that's like, oh, what are those? Like you said, you don't, besides the OG colorways that's coming out, it's nothing there. I don't think they hold the same. I don't think that they hold the same importance of. And also, I think they just don't care anymore. I think they like, it's nothing new.
What we need activations. We need pop-ups. We need community-based things. Like, right. I want to be able to pull up to All-Star Weekend and see a giant Nike booth that everyone can get into, that everyone can be a part of. And it's like, oh, maybe I'll buy the shoe then, because it's like to commemorate this experience.
Right.
Not just y'all throwing these events for the elite. It's like, I don't care about these shoes.
Right.
And now I definitely don't care about these shoes, because I can't even go to the event for the shoes. It's like, I can only be so excited for a pair of breads over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Even like Nigel's doing his thing now. But it's like, once again, all the Nigel shit is only for the elites.
Yeah, it's
like
only
the grandma's driveway, you couldn't really even get those. And then everybody who got them, like, gifted and shit, didn't really even care about them.
Right.
It's just his friends. And like, nah, that's cool. Like, gift your mans your shoes. But it's like, as a regular consumer, I couldn't even get them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't.
So you think it's speaking to a larger issue about the sneaker culture, like it's not for the people who made sneakers popular. It's not for the people.
Yeah. Look, the breads, right? Yeah. Jordan Brand gifted 23 breads to 23 different people. DJ Khaled got a bread.
Right.
It's like, okay.
Right.
Like, this man would have been able to get them regardless.
Right.
Like, you're gifting this man the pair of breads, and it's like, whether he bought them or y'all gave it to him, that man would have had a pair, and that man is going to have like 20 pairs.
Right.
Gift them to like some kids at a school or make some content out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pull up to random strangers walking into Foot Locker and gift it to them. Like, give me a story. You're gifting it to not random, you're giving it to influencers and these people and that people and musicians. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna buy the breads because DJ Khaled got them for free from y'all.
Yeah, I do think we need to do something for the culture. I mean, like, even like a sneaker drive, a sneaker giveaway, to your local Boys and Girls Club,
just do community events, bro,
or a community non-profit or something like that. I do think it needs to be more of that in the culture. And I get your point. I think, especially for All-Star Weekend, maybe they're doing stuff. You will be out there, so maybe you could check out to see if they're doing stuff with the local communities.
I mean, as of right now, I don't know about anything that's going on. Okay. So that's also another thing. It's like, even if they do something, it's only for a small select few.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be a community event. It's like an invite-only All-Star Weekend for the best influencers ever. And it's like, that's cool, but it's like, for one, I don't fucking care about influencers. I'm not buying something because Joe Smith on Instagram did an outfit video. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the outfit was fire, but I don't want the shoe because you got the shoe. Like, influencers don't really influence.
Yeah, they don't. And I mean, the culture is jacked. The All-Star Weekend, man, it's like, because we behind the scenes, I texted Chris because I texted Chris some of the things I wanted to talk about, and I don't feel the same hype around All-Star Weekend that like I did in like 2016, 2017, even prior to 2012, really, because that's when it was really lit, when we got the first Galaxy pack. So it's just like, it's the coach. I don't see, because of that, for sneakerheads that are me and Chris's age, those were the times where the hottest sneaker will come out. It'd be what? All-Star Weekend, Easter,
Black History Month,
and your holiday 11s and stuff like that. Those were the big releases, and they don't feel like how they used to feel.
It's just another release.
It's just everything is just another release. There's no hype around anything. Good hype, not like hype beats hype, but like excitement around the culture.
That's a fact. I agree.
Yeah. So that's something I was just like, is anything else on the
that's it.
That's it. That's all we got.
It's kind of a slow week in shoes anyway.
Listen, man. it's gonna be it's a slow week, but there's a lot of releases happening. So hopefully,
a lot of releases that no one can get.
I'm crying. Hopefully you get your hands on a pair to do a review on the channel. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna send some emails and we'll see if I can get anything.
And hopefully,
I'm gonna send some emails.
Send the connect out. Send the kite out.
Send some emails. The bat signal.
Bat signal, or the rock signal.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. So we got. On the next one.